Good day, collective. It's your girl Soraya coming to remind you that sometimes distance is a form of self love, especially when it's the people that you love. You have to learn how to forgive them from afar. Real talk, y'all. Like I said, I know it's hard when it's the closest people to you. And sometimes we think that we have to have or allow people access to ourselves, that we have to have them close to us so that we can have what we need in order to truly heal and forgive. But forgiving from afar, forgiving with distance, it allows you to calm your central nervous system. It allows you to gain clarity and to clear up all that brain fog that you may have clouding your judgment, your perception. Like, it allows you to be more objective. It allows you to see all aspects of the situation. Forgiving from afar protects your peace. It protects your sanity. It protects your mental health. Real talk, y'all. And I just wanted to say, if this is triggering you in some way and you are going through a situation where you really, if it's a partner and you're very much in love and you're at a really rocky time and you think that if you keep forgiving them and keeping them close, that somehow you will be able to keep them in your life. You think that if you forgive each other, you somehow will be able to make it to the next step of your relationship and grow. I'm here to tell you, sometimes the best thing you can do is to release each other and find each other back again. Because it's not your job to make someone love you. And it's not your job to teach people how to love you. That's the first mistake. Either people are going to choose to be in alignment or not. You can't force people to do anything they don't want to do. Matter of fact, I know certain people, including myself at certain points in time, they would rather choose to torture themselves just so that they could be, close to a person that they were trying to forgive because they thought they were going to give themselves closure. But it doesn't work like that. When you come to a head, when you're coming to an end of a connection, you have to release that energy out of your energy field. You do not want to keep it in your field but lingering like a remnant, y'all. That's why if you had any kind of rocky relationships that you've been in, and not just lovers, people, be very intentional about affirming out loud, they do not have access to me any longer. I dissolve any and all spiritual and physical ties to this person. And you got to release them. You got to let go. And if you commit to a decision that you no longer want that person close to you, you've got to really stick with that commitment. Don't keep going back and forth because that'll lead to all kinds of confusion. Heal your heart. Stop re-traumatizing your womb. Stop reopening old wounds. Give yourself enough distance to decide if this is really the path you want to stay on. Do you want them to stay in your story? You're the main character. Do you really want them in your story still? Do you really want them influencing your life? You might think that this relationship is just one aspect of your life, but people who are not in alignment with you, who aren't contributing or feeding your spirit or to your spirit or feeding your spirit, people who are working against you becoming the best person that you can be. Anyone working against your journey of self-fulfillment and to escape this state of lack and survival. Anyone that's not trying to get you on the highest timeline of your life or contributing against it, you have to really, really, really consider if you want to keep them close. There are certain family members where this is really going to cut hard. And you got to choose whether or not you're going to hold them close or you're going to put some distance. Maybe not even release, but some serious distance. Because not everybody's meant to travel with you in your state of joy, in your state of abundance, in your state of peace. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? And like, I want to hold you so tight. I want to hold you so tight if you're going through one of these situations. Because I've been there. And like, I was that person in my last relationship. I like tried, even when I tried to forgive, because I wanted my children to have their father. I hoped that we could forgive each other while we were close so that we could mend our relationship and start anew. But all it did was make things messier. All it did was cause more pain. It caused not only pain to me, it caused pain to my children and everyone else who I pulled into that nightmare, into that mess. I'm not saying that it's over for whatever situation that you're going through, whatever person you're dealing with, whatever thing you're dealing with. But I am saying, think about putting some distance. You don't have to be close to them to forgive them. Focus on your peace. Focus on your clarity. Focus on how it's impacting your body. Think about how it could be impacting new opportunities coming for you, new doors opening for you, new money coming your way, because if they bring it down your frequency, everything will be impacted. I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that it resonates with you. For anybody watching, if this is resonating with you, give yourself time, give yourself grace. Allow yourself to process what's happening, but for yourself. For yourself. Don't hurt yourself anymore. Don't intentionally and willingly give your power to another person to project their fears and their beliefs upon you. Take back your power. Choose to say today, I stand in my sovereignty, and I choose my reality, and I choose who I bring closer and who I push away for my greatest good. Exhale. Choose your peace. I love y'all.